Hey viewers, Six Wings here. Welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 1.3 Heinlein with the Leviathans. In the last episode, we just met our first friendly aliens. They are fanatic xenophiles and spiritualists, which... Their relative power is rated as pathetic, but when I saw their space station, it was a 10K space station, an abandoned cargo pod, with free money. That's the best. It's always great when you can find money on planets. So our growth here is almost done. We've nearly got that. Excuse me. So we are now establishing communications with... We're still establishing communications with a subterranean civilization. Oh, the only thing on here is 2 energy. That's unfortunate. So when I encountered these in one of my own games, I launched a preemptive strike. Which did not go well. We were playing a xenophobic race. So I figured, oh, we'll launch a preemptive strike. Sure. So this will finish in 1 month. Tick. So we have now met. So, the startled alien workers. One of our probes burrowed through the ground, and no video feed. Is this thing on? Can you see us, surfacers? We understand you hail from the great nothing. So we can tell them submit or be destroyed. Ambizia Primus could get the subterranean civilization modifier. Let's assume nothing could exist there, but evidently this is not so. What are your intentions? The Great Nothing. Tell us about yourselves. Only the Great Nothing lies beyond our reach. We have many fine cities, supported by lichen farms and the fish we catch in the large rivers flowing through our tunnels. This has been our way. Our diggers heard the faint echoes of your cities through the stone. We decided to investigate. So, we can declare war. Let's tell them submit or be destroyed. We've got 4 armies on the planet, so we could potentially make that work. Or we could try and coexist in peace, giving us society research output. We are fanatic researchy types, although it may be a minute before we get too much society research from the planet. Oh, speaking of, let's enslave this guy while we're thinking of him. Let us coexist in peace. Then so we shall, surfacer. Let us share this world together in the spirit of peace. We'd be most interested in trading with your people. Believe we have much to offer one another. We shall return to our cities and make the arrangements. Excellent. So we're going to get 10% bonus society output from this planet, which is alright. It's not going to amount to much. Perhaps it would have been better to attack them for the greater good, of course. So this tiny savannah world is really only good for research. But I believe we should get a colony ship going, because I'd like to colonize that world. And we'll throw down another wormhole station on it. The desert world is over here. And so these guys should not be hostile then, because they were the Wither. So then could we potentially colonize this Arctic world? 25... It's enormous. I knew we should have been frozen. Complete the construction of a frontier outpost on Thrish. So let's get a research system first. Pop back for the mining stations. Queue that all up. Oh wow, there's even another down here. Strike Force 1 has now finished its explorations. It's going to just chill on Mirov. An alien proto-civilization on Sarak 3 Is that the one I'm going to land on? Of course. Stone Age primitives. This world has produced a primitive Stone Age proto-civilization. Of course it has. Ah, but they don't seem to exist. Okay, it's the primitive Stone Age. They have not yet reached a point where they can do much of anything. So I say we colonize it. Hopefully they will be hardy workers. Ha ha ha. We've got some influence we can burn. We're a good size. Ooh, and luckily the sun's got some energy on it. Serac 3 does too. That doesn't help me. It would be helpful if I would click on Thrish. So we've got all the mining stations queued up. How's Ambizia Primus looking for pop now? We've got a ton of food, 4 food produced, so that's great. He'll pop on a useful tile, to be completely honest. We need to enslave this gentleman.
Construction complete.
Research station complete, so that'll pump up my research even further. How much longer until those gamma aliens are done? I would like Xenozoos at some point. 9 months left on the research speed, 19 on the army damage. Well, let's come back and survey Wither in just a second then. Surveyed, we've got those queued up for surveys. This one is too dangerous to survey for now. Oh, he's level 5 now as well. Which means I actually want you to interrupt what you're doing. Interrupt what you're doing to go do that research project. And then come back. This could add a modifier to the asteroid. From the ancient Ute dwelling. Perhaps some kind of social research if we're lucky. But some kind of research if we are lucky. Ancient mining drones. Let's see what they're made of. Take them apart. Let's establish a listening post, which will give me the ability to observe them, which will finish in 9 months. And we'll go for it. Let us learn. I know a great deal of this may not be the most efficient, the most, necessarily the best. There's no more power to be had on the home world. For right now. So we're gonna have to rely on this guy finishing soon. We cannot yet get that Betharian stone. The UFDS Wizard. Designate the tile you wish to land on. I will land here, such that I do not lose my bonus going south. I would like to land here, but I cannot. And that would lose a bonus going west because I'm not going to squish the science output. So I will land right there. We'll call it Serix Secundus because It's actually the third world. But I'm going to call it Serix Secundus because it is the third in this naming scheme. And yeah, it doesn't really bother me. It's going to be confusing no matter what. We'll probably go through and we'll rename all this stuff later. If anybody has great ideas for names, please do leave them in the comments for me. Alrighty, and how are we coming on that project over here? He's almost there. It'll finish in a little while. Great. So we've had some nice peaceful expansion. We've encountered one of the new mechanics, but we haven't got the resources to hire them. I think I will hire them, though, once I reach this point.
Construction complete.
Mining station complete. We're burning power like it's going out of style right now. But it is what it is. Alright, not a lot going on. We're just kind of waiting right now. I'm banking minerals because I do want to pick up one of those works of art. Organize a festival. Requires them to like me. Interesting. So, if we do this again, it is an art monument with the following planet effects, plus 10% happiness, and this will cause them to like me more as well. But we are broke.
Research complete.
Research. Research speed plus 5%. Excellent. So, what have we got now? Power Plant 2 and Betharian Power Plant 2, but I haven't unlocked Betharian Power Plant yet, I don't believe. Fusion reactors, more power. Basic combat rolls. Which is just a straight upgrade. My biggest problem right now is actually power. So I may have to bypass all the combat-related stuff and just go right into field modulation to upgrade my power plant some. Because I'm broke. I'm hemorrhaging cash right now. And the AI will help me actually finally finish the Xenozoo. I may even want to colonize Marinius too. I may even want to colonize Marinius too because of that energy credit bonus, but not until I have orbital hydroponics. Wonderful. And the construction ship, when he finishes here, pop on down and build a mining station here, a research station there, and that'll help a little bit with the power problems we're suffering. The science ship is nearly done on Thrish and mining drone work ethic. Add a list of mineral-rich planetoids to the situation log.
Situation log.
Excellent.
Completed.
High-value mining targets, mineral riches. So one right up there. The other three will be in mining drone space.
Special project complete.
Alright. Investigating the Ute dwelling, we have learned that it was the home of the famous philosopher hermit Yaclear. She was evidently a figure of some renown in their culture, and references to her have been found in several Ute sources. Her remains were found by the dwelling's main airlock, where she perished waiting for a scheduled supply shuttle that never arrived. It's very sad.
Construction complete.
Completed the construction of a mining station on Thrish, which means he's now done on Thrish. We are still hemorrhaging money until Serac finishes colonizing. But once that happens, we'll be alright. We're almost there. Almost there. Ambizia Primus, we're working our way there as well. We're not going to enslave this pop because I would rather have the 1 energy credit. Oh, the happiness is actually scaling, it looks like. 52 is giving me a 0.8% bonus, so it looks like it scales linearly while it's above 60, which is great. So how long until the next pop? It doesn't just not tell me. I don't want to have to do math. Paradox, why you make me do math? Okay, so it's going to take me about a year and a half, almost 2 years. No, not even close. It's going to take me almost 3 years. 2.5 years or so. Marine is nearly there. I get 1.1 per month for the next 4 months. Actually, for the next 3 months, will get me my my new pop, finally. So, I would like to swap planet governors. So I would like to recall you from Ambizia Primus, and then I will send you to Ambizia Primus. As soon as Xenozoo is finished, I should be able to research that clear tile blocker. The other thing that we will want the construction ship to do while it orbits Serac is build us a wormhole station. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. A wormhole station. I've got one here, another here. We'll likely put a third on Trish. Thrish. Trish. Trish the wormhole station. Look, we'll name our wormhole stations what we want, alright? So what we ought to do is actually replace him with another scientist so he can be doing science until we need him to do anything else. Can I get another scientist worth getting? Not really right now. Because the fastest way to level up is actually field work. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Adaptable here come do field work. And I'm going to have Udo Keller lead engineering research. What? What happened? Oh, oops. Udo Keller, I moved. Zhu Shen. He's moving to Miravandia. Well, new research. Volcanoes. That's not the best. But I have noticed that it tends to prioritize research along the line of research you've already done. I'm kind of winging it for this episode, too, on time, because I didn't actually set a timer for this one. I forgot to after I finished the next episode. So I'm kind of winging this. We could go really long, or we could go really short. It's a little bit of a gamble here. But Marine should now be done, yes. So let's go ahead and upgrade the planetary shelter here. And this is going to still, it's going to take us quite some time. I think we will get to this decision, then we'll put a cut in. I think regardless of time. I think it was around 10:30 something in the morning. I'll go a little bit longer. I think I can go a little bit longer. We'll see. If I'm lucky, this will have a lot of energy in it. Okay, so we've now encountered primitives on Serac. Now, we've got some options. We can relocate them to special reservations. We can either restrict our settlement in order to get more society research. We can herd them onto reservations, which will give us more space. Or we can enslave them and make them work for us. I think we need to get rid of that penalty on production, have our guys working our science tiles, so let us enslave the savages and have them work for us. Wish it would have told me something about the pop. They're fanatic individualists, too. We might have to purge them. At least they're xenophiles, but sedentary, which makes them expensive. They're also weak. They're quick learners, agrarian, and they prefer tropical worlds. So they're agrarian, at least, so they're good for something. Their happiness will be 0. Part of that is minus 30% from enslaved, minus 20 from collectivist regime, all of our different things. We might just need to purge these little bastards. They could be too much trouble. But we're now losing much less money per month. Let's pull up the factions, because they're automatically malcontent. Interstellar Railroad, they want to smuggle pops out of our... They'll have riots, an armed rebellion. They want emancipation. And they're going to gain... Well, these guys gain a lot of points. But we've met their demands. We may have to purge these guys after we upgrade our planetary government here. So once we get the 5th pop here, we'll upgrade the planetary government, and then we may just purge the guys. I feel kind of bad. But not bad enough to not do it. Alright. There's 4 energy here, 2 energy here. I don't know that it's worth the influence when we can just try and settle the Wither system at some point. The construction ship, what is he working on? He's building the wormhole station. Great. Great, great, great. Marine is constructing that. Ambizia Primus is working on its 5th settler. So, how are we doing? We've built the wormhole station now, which means he has nothing further to do. That is still outside of my borders. Which means, yeah, he's actually out of a job right now. So let's just send him back home to Miravandia. We'll park him there. Let's grab Strike Force 1 and explore the remaining worlds that we've uncovered, which is not many, actually. It's only 4 additional systems that we've got access to now. But we'll still pop out with our strike force. We'll go exploring. Thrish, I think actually what I will have him do instead of that is pop over to Thresh and build a wormhole station here. And then once he's done with that, because I know there's a lot of minerals on this planet here. So I may want to move the frontier outpost from Thrish to Pea in order to add Polystia to the Empire. But I think we've gone on far enough for this video. I think that we've accomplished plenty of things. We've found the Artisan Troop in the Wither. 10.3 thousand combat strength. That's not going down for a very long time, even if we decide we want to eradicate them. And we'll complete the survey of the Wither system shortly. I am Six Wings, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.